Hey everyone, today's topic is going to be about 5 ways to help prevent aging. So there's a lot of ways to look at this. I'm going to give you my top 5, and the first one is being in a high insulin, high glucose environment all the time. So this would be foods that raise your blood sugar and raise your insulin levels, so high glucose, and this promotes what's called oxidative stress and free radicals. And the insulin signaling pathway is one of the main mechanisms of accelerated aging. So you just want to be aware of this in the sense that try to find foods that are low to moderate glycemic index, foods that don't raise your blood sugar as much. I personally am in a low carb state a lot. I don't go zero carbs, but I also avoid bread, pasta, anything refined that will raise my blood sugar and insulin levels a lot. Okay, so if you are going to have carbs, try to find carbs that won't do that as much. For example, there's a big difference between having a piece of lettuce versus a white bread, right? So you want to try to keep yourself in more of a low insulin environment as much as possible. Number 2 is chronic stress. Obviously, this is talked about a lot, and I've talked about it before. It's okay to have acute doses of stress, but you don't want chronic stress. And if this is happening, obviously I've talked about ways to avoid this. Too much stress hormones decreases mitochondrial function and makes you more prone to disease and even a weakened immune system. So stress along the board all the time is not what you want. So number 3 is sleep deprivation. Another thing that I've talked a lot about that can promote disease. So you really want to make sleep a priority. If your circadian rhythm is all screwed up, for example, if you're up late and get up early and don't get enough hours of sleep, personally, I try to get 7 to 9 hours. Try to find that sweet spot. I would say for me, it's between about 7 to 8 hours. I rarely would ever get 9 hours. But try to keep that consistent. Go to bed at the same time, wake up at the same time, and just really focus on honing in, making sleep a priority. So that's number 3. Number 4 is avoiding environmental toxins and pollutants, which sometimes gets overlooked, but a lot of products out there, just like the mainstream ones, I would just avoid them. You can find some holistic products at Whole Foods or even online, just do some research. But obviously you got pollution in the air, the water, heavy metal exposure, mercury in foods, so beware of that. Pesticides, okay, we all know the pesticides in a lot of fruits and vegetables. GMO crops, toxic personal care products, which I talked about, and then house cleaning products as well. What are you cleaning your house with? So just be aware of this environmental toxins that are going on all over the place. There's definitely other healthier options out there as well. So avoid inflammation. This is something that I keep hearing about as well. Obviously, inflammation can be mainly caused by a lot of different things, but it's correlated to almost every disease. Some inflammation is good, right? Your body uses it as a defense mechanism, but a lot of inflammation is not good. And a lot of that time is caused by processed foods, also how you're cooking the food as well, right? If you're overcooking a lot of foods, that can cause inflammation as well. So processed foods and overcooking are some of the main culprits of inflammation. So just to review, the 5 ways: avoid a high glucose environment, chronic stress, okay? Number 2, sleep deprivation, don't mind my dog, and avoid environmental toxins and avoid inflammation. So those are my top 5. And let me know if you got questions from that. Feel free to like, share, comment. If you're looking to a great way to get into a low insulin state, check out the 21-day intermittent fasting challenge. Go to 21dayfastingchallenge.com and you can register on there. And this is a great way to sort of make intermittent fasting a lifestyle. So feel free to like and share. Hopefully you get some value out of these videos, and I will talk to you later. Have a great day.